Morning.
How's everybody's weekend?
Good.
Did you say all right?
Oh, I said great.
Oh, you said all right. All right.
Yeah, mine.
Anybody have any personal news they would like to share? Nothing? Goody? You're like hiding like you. Nothing? No news, Killer? Okay. Then I'll go right into kind of the theme of the last week of the month. So, it is the last week of the month. So, 2 months down, it's kind of crazy. We are pacing above goal again. But, we need to finish strong. Right? We've got some momentum going that, if you ask Jordan how the first 2 weeks of the month went compared to the last week and a half, it's a whole lot different, right? So, any winning team knows that they separate themselves at the end, not in the beginning, right? Luke can get a hole shot every single time, but if he can't make it through the whole race and get to the finish line, he can't win, right? So we've got to finish strong. This is how we separate ourselves from everybody else, is grinding through everything and getting on the gas pedal harder towards the end of the month. So I'm asking everybody to dig deep, make those extra phone calls, right? Ask for that one more sale at the parts counter, service department. Ask for that upsell, do the good walk around, do everything so we can make sure we hit our goals. We can get 2 months in a row, start the year off strong, coming into our busiest time of the year. We'll also change our mindset of when the doors really start popping open, that we're working hard right away. So, can everybody commit for 1 week, grind as hard as we can, and finish strong?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Landon, what do you got?
Nothing, I was just saying, yeah.
Oh, you gonna do it too?
Yeah.
Okay. Landon said we're doing it. Thank you, Landon.
No problem.
All right. Customer review of the week. Matt's got this one. Oh, I didn't get the name. Way to go. Sorry, I
You
forgot
had
to
one job.
I know. I had one thing to do. All right. I'll get you the name.
These guys are awesome with 10 exclamation marks. I have never had a better purchasing experience of anything, let alone a vehicle. These guys were that good, and dealerships generally suck. Got my motorcycle here. Alec was excellent to work with from initial contact to final purchase. Heather in finance, Buzz, motorcycle walkthrough, Ryan accessories, Davis service team were all super helpful. There was very little to no wait time while Heather worked on the paperwork. I got to see my options for factory accessories with Ryan. Buzz made sure I understood all maintenance requirements and ran over how to keep the vehicle always in tip-top shape. By the time I was done with Ryan, with the lubes and maintenance items, Heather was ready with documentation. This was definitely a team effort, dare I say one of the best teams in the Fox Valley area. Love the streamlined process. So excellent job to all that were involved.
Naveen Bosco.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I had a name in my head, but I'm like, that don't sound right. You should have known.
He did.
I did. Okay.
Just let me hang it out.
Okay, so the reason I like that review is that he even brought up the streamlined process, right? So we did what we should be doing every single time and said how much he appreciated it. So just keep that in mind that we do it for a reason, right? So that customer gets that experience every single time. So whether we think the person wants it or not, that's what should happen, because in the end, he was happy because he got to have the buying experience that he wanted. So keep that up. Pick it up.
All right, Chris nominated Claudia, getting a sign done quickly for the boat show for our PWC special. Matt nominated Claudia. Thank you for always pushing us for contact and driving our social media following. Couldn't do it without you. Matt nominated Gavin, Derek, Nick, and Scott. Thank you for taking ownership of your craft and going to training on your day off. Keep adding those tools to your toolbox. David nominated Jake, picking up a unit before hours, being short on drivers. Thank you, Jake. Claudia nominated Jordan, promptly getting me the marketing material I need for next month when others didn't. I appreciate it. Aaron nominated Heather, keeping a duck on the water mentality this week in the F&I office. Days that were very busy, she would have people backed up and kept a cool and level head. Also thinking outside the box to get a customer done on Friday that needed a large down payment because it was his first loan. Chris nominated Dylan and Ryan, helping drive boats back from the show on Monday. I appreciate your teamwork and flexibility. I appreciate you. And then Aaron is gonna give it out this week.
So I had a customer when I worked at another dealership who bought a decked out side-by-side, and he has been telling anybody and everybody up north, hey, if you need to buy a machine, you need to go buy it from her. So after I talked to him, explained to him, hey, I'm no longer in sales, but I will make sure that your friends are taken care of. I kind of talked to Luke about that, and I was like, hey, I have this really good customer. He's referring this couple to us. This is kind of what they're looking for. And he took the ball and ran with it. I said the same thing to Ryan when Luke was working with him. Hey, I have this customer. You know, I told them that they were going to get really taken care of. And Ryan did a great job with accessories and customizing a machine for what they want, not necessarily what we had in our package. And they felt like they got a steal of a deal. They picked out an entire machine and then turned and looked at it and said, well, why don't we just buy this one? It has all the stuff we want on it and more. And Ryan's like, yep, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you here, is this is what you should do. So I talked to him and he goes, they love their new machine. I really appreciate you making sure that you got them taken care of. And really, I did nothing. I was like, hey, it was all Luke and Ryan, and I really appreciate you guys taking the warm pass and taking my customer, and they're loving their machine. I really appreciate it, guys.
Okay, new hires transition. So again, Marine Tech, if you guys know of one, please refer them. We haven't had any new apps for Marine Tech, so that's why I keep asking. Same thing for Sheboygan. And then Paige is starting today. She'll be in about 1:30, 1:45 after she gets done with school, so make sure she feels welcome. I think everybody met her. She'll be doing apparel, accessories, stuff up front, helping move the floor, helping greets. So appreciate that. Upcoming events, UTV Build Off. So thank you for everybody that put in submissions. We officially have the teams. So we didn't come up with team names yet, so I just got the machine. So Team Ranger, Goody, Dylan, Stacy, and Nick S. Team Razor, Ty, Ryan, Derek, Pope, and David. And then Team Expedition, Luke, Matt, Christine, and Kiffle. So those are the official teams. So it's game on April 9th, 6 o'clock. It's when they're due. So come prepared. And then the last thing is for upcoming events, March Madness will start next week. So we will have the basketball hoop on the floor. We got t-shirts being made. Nick's, Bree's getting them done this week.
Your Bree. That's who she is. She's your Bree.
Yeah. So, should be exciting. So again, let's keep this momentum going into a great month that everybody loves with basketball hoop on the floor. Just a different atmosphere. Only thing I have are accountability issues right now. Lot cleanliness. So pick up the mice on the floor. The lot with the snow melting. If you guys see stuff, please pick it up. Make it look nice. The winter snow hides a lot, so as you're coming through, just again, make it look nice. Be proud of where we're working. Birthdays and anniversaries.
Yeah, we have a really big anniversary this week. John Fine, 36 years on Sunday.
Okay, everybody raise your hand if you're younger than 36.
This guy.
There you go. Just not to make you feel that much older, John. All right, admin notes. So I sent out an email. There's some training that I got sent out. So if everybody can do the training for Microsoft, there is a training call available tomorrow from 10:30 to 11:30 that we'll have on like a Google thing that if you have specific questions, please have them to share it in that meeting so they can answer it for you. This is a resource for you guys just to make this transition easier. So please do it. If you have questions, let me know. If you have, I know Gage emailed me, so if you have anything, please let me know. We're trying to make it simple for you guys, so you guys don't feel any pain.
I think one thing that about that, like I had to think about this too. Anything you have personally on teamwinnebagoland.com's logins or anything, like that needs to get changed over to your own personal accounts too. So just if you have emails personally coming to your store account, you gotta get that on your personal account because we're losing that whole domain. So make sure you think about that. I had to think about that myself.
Thank you. And that doesn't need to be done by the second. I mean, we will have it for a period of time, but it is going to go away. So please get on it sooner than later. Culture card. Be approachable, listen intently, and be responsive. Be present. So I want to give an example that I just did today to Jake. Jake said good morning to me, and I was trying to figure out how to get this little picture up here for Nick that's going to do it at the end here. But you said hi. I was focused on something else, and I totally ignored you. I tried to fix it there at the end, but that's how quickly, like, he could have gone like, man, he's such an asshole, right? So it's something as easy as that, just acknowledging going. I just said, I'm sorry, Jake, I was not listening. I apologize, right? But being present when somebody's talking and not just continuing on. So before we go through the departments, words from the leaders, Nick wants to share a little something with the little screen over here. So if you guys can quickly come over here.
I think this is good timing as we just talked about the culture card. And I got this picture from our Kawasaki sales rep yesterday. And he wrote to me in a text that says, TWL represents front row. I wouldn't expect anything different. And I responded to him, that's what we do. So in the front row, we got our 4 service guys, and they're the only ones wearing their uniforms yesterday also. To me, that's culture right there. Like, nobody told you guys to do any of that, and you're doing it because it's the right thing to do. Like, that freaking excites me, you guys. Like, when we're doing things without anybody watching and we're doing the right things. It's endless where we can go when we are all thinking like that. So I just think that's freaking cool. And our OEMs, like our partners, that's what they recognize as who we are, right? That's what they think of us, is we are front row people. We do the right things. We wear our uniforms when nobody tells us to. So I just get excited about that shit. Good job.
Oh, yeah. Okay, word from the leaders. Matt.
All right, parts. Payson, everything's over, but we're still leaving a little bit out there. LPI 187, UTV 2357, 17 out. Positive side, cycle are strong out of the gate, so we got to stay on the gas. We're at 1067 with 10 bikes out on new, so that would be an awesome trend to continue all year. So we're game planning that, and got plenty of UTV traction. Nick's got a cool plan for us coming, so lock and load.
Yeah, Chris, honestly, you and I must have been thinking the same thing. Service had a really strong week last week, looking right on pace as far as goal goes, and we're just looking to finish strong because that's what we do. Good strong week, and start all over next week.
I wish we had 1,000 to copy on motorcycle right now. We're getting rid of a lot of old bikes, which is what it is. MT-09s, some of the problem stuff that we've been talking about. We're pacing 93 on a goal of 85, but our AI is pacing low, so we've got a week of AI as a goal here to make up about 20 grand. So.
Finance is above goal, but we're at 49% finance, 34 warranty, 31 VIP, and 41% battery, which makes it 1359 right now.
So what Jordan said there is the key thing. We're getting rid of inventory, but without cycle being high, right? And the UTVs being high, and how they're doing well in the office. That's why, as a store, we are winning, right? If we're not just getting rid of problems and it's going down the road and we're not selling back end and we're not selling parts and we're spinning our wheels for nothing, we are attaching the stuff because the process works and we're following the process. So great job. So, Goody, let's go.
Yeah, all right, let's go. Oh, we're ready to buzzer here. Anybody else ready to run through a brick wall? That's what I thought.
Brick wall on 3.
Go smack your head across the wall a couple times too, all right? Let's go. Let's have a great week. TWL on 3. 1, 2, 3.
TWL.